Hello, my good people. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are in the world. You see, again, allegedly, this is what we heard again that is happening in Ooni'S palace. You see, allegedly, we heard it from the social media and the internet. My brothers and sisters, see all these Oloris. Why is it that they are full of problem like this? You see, they don't want to leave Kabiesi's palace, that is the Ooni'S palace. Still, they are committing a blunder. You see what has just happened to Olori Tobi. Olori Tobi, we heard that she's serving an concubine, going out with one old man. You see, now that Kabiesi came to know that Olori Tobi, she's going out with one old man, Kabiesi sent her out of the palace. The next thing she does that she went to call her kinsmen. The elderly ones and the youth, they came to Ooni'S palace, either to beg or to apologize so that Kabiyesi will accept Olori Tobi again in the palace. With all this problem they are creating now, Kabiyesi sent her out of the palace. Now she went to call her kinsmen to come and beg, to come and apologize to Kabiyesi. Initially, the youths, about 5 of them, wanted to make problem, but elderly ones, being that have their experience, that what has just happened between Olori Tobi and the Ooni, now the elderly ones calm them down, say that they should settle the issue amicably. But my brothers and sisters, why is it that they don't want to leave the palace, and still they are committing blunders here and there? Even the elderly one that came to beg for her, that Kabiyesi should still retain her in the palace, they knows that what their sister have just done is an abomination. Why would she like to see be in the palace, in the Ooni'S palace, and committing all these blunders? We are talking of the one they are doing against Naomi, boomeranging up on their head. Now see this one that she has just done. Now Kabiyesi took action now. People are saying Kabiyesi is weak. Kabiyesi, they don't know, it's not harsh. It's not this, it's not that. But they don't know that Kabiyesi is a good man. He's a nice man. He don't want any problem. Leaving them in the palace does not mean that he didn't know what he's doing. That is Kabiyesi. Now that he took action now, the kinsmen of Olori Tobi came begging. Even the youth wanted to make a problem, but if not for the intervention of the elderly ones, things would have turned out to be another thing. But why is it that all these people, they just enter the palace anyhow? The security guards, they are there. Even at that, why would Kabiyesi allow them to just enter like that? Well, being a nice man, he will not stop them by entry, because initially he didn't know what their mission was. But getting to the palace, now they started talking what made them to come. But Kabiyesi said, if you are to be in my shoe, will you accept this woman back to the palace upon all the atrocities she has been committing? The gods have warned them, all of them, not to misbehave or do what that will bring down the palace or bring down the Kabiyesi himself. But they won't desist. See what she had just done. It's an abomination for an Olori like that to have a concubine in the palace. When the Kabiyesi is still there. Even as at that, why would she? Who give her the effrontery to do that type of thing? Now she went to call the kinsmen to come and plead to Kabiyesi that Kabiyesi should forgive her. Now, when they were there, the youth wanted to make problem, but for the intervention of the elderly ones, everything came down. All of them calmed down without trouble being made or being done by the youth. But if they should try it, they themselves, they will smell their bomb because the gas and the other security agents that are there. If Kabiyesi should tell them to burn their house or fight them, they know that Kabiyesi have the capacity to do more than that. But Kabiyesi is being a good man, a nice man. He don't want any problem because all these Oloris have been committing evil since all this while. My brother and sister, that is why we said it's good to be good. They are jealousy against Naomi, Queen Naomi, because the king likes Naomi more than them. Why would the king like Naomi? Apart from the natural love they have for both each other. You see, the gods already the gods of Ilefe, the gods of the palace have already ordained them. That is Queen Naomi and Kabiyesi to be one. They are just jealous him for nothing. All their evil plan against Queen Naomi, they plan it, but they are failing. See what Olori Tobi have just done now. My brothers and sisters, allegedly, that is what we heard from the internet and social media. All their evil act in that Ooni'S palace. That is the Oloris. You see, here you see what Olori Tobi have just done now again. You see, if you're to be in the Kabiyesi issue, would you like that type of things to happen in your domain, and you kept quiet? No. That is why we said, because of the gods that are behind Queen Naomi and the king, the Ooni of Ife. That is why things are working out well for them. You see now, Kabiyesi now took action. Now people are saying again that why would he drive away the Olori Tobi from the palace? So that one went have the effrontery to go and invite the kinsmen, the elderly ones from his family, from her family, to come and intervene and beg Kabiyesi, appeal to him that he should allow their daughter to stay in the palace. In the first place, why would she do that type of thing? It's an abomination. My brother and sister, this is what we are saying concerning all these Oloris. Very wicked people. You drive them from this one, they come turn to the other one. Every day new stories in the palace. And all these stories that are coming, it's not palatable to anybody, any one of them, even to the king and the Queen Naomi. Jealousy. You see, my brother, this is what we are saying. That they should desist from all these their evil acts, because where this evil act will take them to, they will not like it. That is why the gods have said that all their charms, all their evil acts, they should desist from it, otherwise the God will strike them one day. See what the Olori Tobi has just done now with all the ones that is in her cupboard, because she has skeleton in her cupboard. See the one she has just done now again, calling the kinsmen to come and appeal to the Kabiyesi. My brothers and sisters, this is what we are saying. In the comment section, you are free to say your opinion on all these issues. Subscribe to this channel, share, love, and like. Thanks and God bless. Amen.